My name is Murchison, and I'm a founder at The Federal Incorporated, which is a design studio in Ottawa, Canada.
So upon graduation, I went and I worked for BlackBerry. Obviously, BlackBerry is a huge corporation, unfortunately a little bit smaller now, but regardless, the experience gained there was tremendous.
So I worked on the accessory design team at BlackBerry, and the accessory design team was really about helping complete the BlackBerry ecosystem of products. So working with a handheld designer on cases, audio products, Bluetooth products, power products, things like that.
But I got to a point where it really felt like I had peaked at my job there. I felt like I had learned all I was going to learn while I was at BlackBerry. And rather than move to a different position within the firm, I decided that it was time to pick up and move on and start something on my own. So we started a company called The Federal Incorporated.
So we're kind of split up a little bit, where on one side of the page we have our traditional client consultant work, but on the other side we have our own brand of products. And under that brand, we usually use it as a way to explore creative things, different forms, different materials.
And from that, we came up with things like this. So this is a set of kitchen knives, and what we did is we tried to figure out what people think about when they use their knives, and people think about the function of the knife, and we distilled that function down to this small blade portion. And what we did is we then paired it with a nice contrasting material, in this case a maple hardwood. And what it does is it really challenges people to rethink the way that they look at their knives. And that was really the goal of the project. Yes, we were playing with new materials, but really to rethink how people perceive that type of product. One of our latest projects is this bike rack. And we actually didn't start with any idea that we were going to do a bike rack. What we did is we started with the idea of using rubber. We didn't know what rubber, we didn't know how we were going to use it. But what we did was we started with rubber, and then we looked for industries where rubber didn't exist. And we tried to figure out why the rubber material didn't exist in that industry. And what we found is in the bike rack industry is not only can we do what current bike racks are doing with rubber, but we can take it one step further and add to it. It really adds a safety level to it, and that it's flexible and it's not scratching things. It adds a real nice element of fun on the city streets, which everyone wants. And it also adds an element of customization, which developers and cities really like.
We have a few more projects that are going to end up on the Kickstarter platform as well, both internal projects and client projects. Working on some medical devices and things like that, which are pretty exciting.
And what we're looking forward to is how this kind of consultancy brand mix adapts over time. Does one become more dominant than the other? We're not sure. We're seeing more consultancies now developing their own line of projects, and I think it's really good because it gives their employees this creative outlet that's free from any sort of project brief or client on their back. And so we're really looking forward to how that plays out over time.
In terms of creating a better world of creativity, it's about inspiring people to be creative, right? You never know what people can come up with, and if the inspiration is there, and if you have speakers who are inspiring people, then creativity will follow, and you never know what's going to happen. Some amazing things can come out of it. My best advice would be to really allow yourself to do anything. Try not to pigeonhole yourself into a certain type of product, because your design capabilities can be spread across so many different product categories and so many different things that just reach out and try new things.